morning, everyone. I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. And you're probably wondering why I'm wearing my hat. It's super cold today. And I do wear hats sometimes. I just have never worn this one before. My daughter made it for me. And it was freezing cold this morning, and she was like, "Where's my hat I made you, Mom? It'll keep you warm." So I went and found it and put it on. I'm like, oh, it made such a big difference. The hat I had on had bigger holes. It was a fun hat, but anyway, enough about my hat. Today is snow day. I think everything around here is canceled for 2 days. We're finally getting winter. It's almost March. That's how it was last year. Anyway, my point is that I'm up and I am hopefully going to be making myself muffins and waffles, and then let's see what else. But before I get too far started here, I have to convince myself to eat breakfast, and I'm not sure if what I'm going to do yet. I have frozen strawberries, yes, but I don't have any kefir, so that always kind of puts a kink in my plans. But anyway, I'll see what I'm going to do. Either that or I'm going to wait till my muffins are done. I don't really want to do that, though. That's the thing. It's like I'm making breakfast foods, but everything tastes better the next day. Or, yeah, like a couple of hours. Or at least a day after you make it. So it'll be better for me to make food today and eat it tomorrow. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. If not, I will make myself a smoothie. That's kind of my fallback thing, even though I really don't particularly want one. Anyway, my plan is to do waffles, muffins, and then sit down and take a break because my feet are going to hurt today. Making waffles takes a long time. And then I might cook some pumpkin today because it's super cold and the wind is blowing through my house because it's windy too. So we shall see how my day goes. But for now, I'm going to start making the waffles and waffles and muffins, so I have something to eat this week because yesterday I made my egg bites. So all right, let's get started. All right, I'm getting started with 3 eggs. It says to use egg whites, but I can't do regular eggs. I'm just doing duck eggs, and I'm just gonna do these 3 eggs because it's about what it would be. It's going to be about the same amount. It's just going to be with duck eggs instead. And I'm not doing, I'm using the glossed raspberry muffins recipe, but I'm actually going to use the pomegranate palms, I think you call them, because they came in my Ruby share, and I would like to use them up. Okay, so 3 eggs, and then a half a cup of water. It says to use milk, but I don't have any, so we'll use water. I was gonna make some last night, totally forgot, and I don't think it really matters in the grand scheme of things anyway, so. Actually, it says 2 cups and 2 tablespoons, so. Yeah. Okay. Let me do 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. Let's see. I have coconut oil, but it's not melted, so I'm gonna melt it a little bit and then I'll put it in there. So I'll just pick the next ingredient to put in there while this is warming up. Okay, we need to put in vanilla extract. It says to put in raspberry, but I don't have it, and I don't have pomegranate, so 1, 2. Okay, 1.5 cups of the baking blend. So let's see. I make my own baking blend because I can't have almonds. So I make my own. There we are. Okay, it says a half a cup of gentle sweet. Right. And then, let's see. I'm gonna put in an extra hunk of stevia powder. Things aren't sweet enough for me. I'm learning to add more sweetener. Okay. All right. Get my measuring cup. And my coconut oil is not melted yet. I'm gonna do it one more time. All right. We need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. All right. 1.5, and then baking soda is just 1/2. A little bit over 1/2. Okay. Okay, so I'm just waiting on coconut oil. Aha! There we go. And I think I needed, how much do I need? 4 tablespoons, so 1/4 of a cup. All right. Now let's mix it all together. See if I can find my whisk. I have some. There we go. All right. I'm gonna mix the berries in last. Well, the pomegranate seeds anyway. I'm gonna fold them in here. I accidentally dumped my container of them on the floor yesterday. It was very sad. So I just had to use them up. So I don't keep doing that. So I have one more container of them. And I don't want to not use them up. There we go. Okay, let's see. Find a spatula. Here we go. There we are. Okay, I'm going to get out my pan. Forgot to get that out before, but I think it's not gonna hurt anything. All right, back it up a little bit. All right, got my flour in there. Now I have to add the applesauce. I'm gonna add a cup of water. It's gonna be interesting to see if it's in there. Wait, I have other stuff too yet. Need a tablespoon of baking powder. Forgot about that part. And a teaspoon of salt. Where's the salt? It has a black lid. Get my water. Should have kept my whisk. Where it went. I know. right, so I'm going to try this pancake recipe that has oranges in it. But I'm going to do it a little bit different than the recipe called for because I have to be different. I'm going to put a little bit in the bottom. I already have my pan greased, so. Okay. And I'm going to put oranges in. They have you just like put a plunk thing of oranges. I just want to lay it out like this. So as you can see, this one's already done. I forgot to show you making the waffles. I'm sorry, but this one is mine, and then this one I got from the thrift store, and this one is actually different. Let me show you when I open it up. See that? It almost looks more like a bun to me. So anyway, I'm all done for today, and I'll show you my stack. All right, this is my waffle stack. I have 4 on each pile, so I actually think I can divide this in half and make a few more out of it. And then I got the regular waffles, and then this is the other strange looking one. But hey, it works, right? All right, I'm gonna try making gloss thing, but I'm not gonna use cream cheese because I don't have any. Well, not any that I can use. So, and I was gonna try goat cheese, and the only goat cheese I found was really salty, so I thought it would taste better. So I'm going to try it with just coconut milk. So let's see. I'm gonna try it with 4 tablespoons, so about 1/4 of a cup. Well, I was gonna. There we go. Let's see. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Where's my coconut oil? Let's see. 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Okay. And then thing of vanilla. And then this one. I actually ground it up, so just trying to dump this all in there. Let's see. I'm gonna add just a little bit of stevia, and then it should be good. All right, now let's try it. Let's sit a minute. try my frosting out. It's a little bit stiffer now since it's cooled some. So I'm hoping it'll work. So. I've tasted the muffins. They don't taste bad, but they're gonna be really good with this frosting on it, I think. I don't always add the frosting on recipes, and then I always regret it because it's like, there's frosting for a reason. Alright. So I'll let you know how it goes. It looked good to me. Alright, now I'm making my coconut cardamom powerhouse latte. Except, whoops, I am not going to add the protein powder. I don't like it in there. Okay, so tablespoon, let's do this first. I have coconut milk. And I'm gonna put that in there. Alright. And then we get a tablespoon of the coconut milk. Alright. Alright. And then we get the sweetener, which I will look at. Let's see. I have all of my stuff now. Okay. 1 tablespoon of the sweetener. And then a little bit of the vanilla. I'm gonna put in a little bit of this stevia. And then I'm gonna warm it up for a minute and then I'll whisk it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my waffles and my waffle pancake. I'll show you those after. I don't remember why I didn't show you my waffle pancake. I forgot. But I'm actually having one of the muffins for breakfast, and then I made myself the coffee drink. So I'm real excited to actually eat now. Sometimes it just gets me in a bit. Here we go. This is my coffee. And then I shall grab my muffin. Hold on. And yes, I'm still wearing my hat because it's cold. But see, I can't wait to eat now. Sometimes I just have to grab some, just have to wait till I find something I'm interested in. So I can't wait to eat now. Yes, it's getting colder. That's why I have another hat on. See, I still have my other hat on. It's so cold. I need to try and fix the door. But my fingers are icicles. Okay, so for lunch I'm making curry in a hurry, and I have everything set up on my table to just make it. But I'm gonna make 2 batches instead of just 1 because I would like to have some that I can put in the fridge for later. And 2 batches sounds good to me. So if I get ambitious, I'll make 3, but I think 2. I have a problem with eating things more than 3 times. I get tired of it. So if I do it twice, I should be good, right? Maybe I'll do it 3 times. I don't know. I'm gonna go and see what I get done. So let's get started with curry in a hurry. Okay, so the first ingredient is hot water, and it says 1 1/4 so essentially 2 cups. So see how far I get. Okay, I can do 3 batches because that's how much water I have. All right. Okay. So let's see what's next. All right. So I have water. I need 6 tablespoons of coconut oil. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Collagen. 1, of a tablespoon of this. So 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then let's see. A half a dunk of pure stevia. So a little bit more than a thing of stevia. So there we go. And then it says salt. It's supposed to be, I'm going to say a teaspoon because it's about what it looks like. Okay. And then it has black pepper, which is not of worth. Changing the recipe because I can't know the ingredients, so I'm going to change this, and I'm going to add some garlic powder and some powder, and then I'm going to add, let's see, I'm actually going to add the peas and the cauliflower now. I'm gonna try doing it in here. I think it's working. There we go. Alright. Now I'm gonna put the cauliflower rice in here. It's supposed to be cauliflower, but I'm just gonna do the cauliflower rice because I don't really want to go with cauliflower when I have cauliflower rice. Alright. Okay. Let's see. That would be and then I'm going to add coconut flour here in a minute. Coconut milk, I'm sorry. I cannot find the opening on my piece. That is very strange. Let's put that in. There we go. And I also think it needs the coconut stuff. Coconut milk. I'm really bad today. Alright, so it's lunchtime. Ooh, sorry. And I made the curry in a hurry soup. It tastes really good. And I added a little bit of chicken to it. So I'm going to be doing that. I made 3 batches because that's how much water I had, as you saw. So anyway, it is really, really good. And I'm so glad I tried it. And I'm glad I made 2 more because I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Okay, so the one in the picture of the cookbook is red, but mine is definitely not red. I don't know why. But anyway, it still tastes really good, even though I think it's the wrong color. So don't be fooled. It tastes good. All right, so I'm taking these chicken wing pieces and I'm taking the, you can tell I took all the skin and the bones out. I'm going to make bone broth out of the bones and I'm going to give like the skin to my dogs. So I'm putting the chicken in there and the bones in there. So it takes me about a half hour to do this. And then, yeah, it should be good for a few chicken meals. I'm going to put some in the freezer. And then I have 2 meals that I am making with the chicken in. So here we go. All right, so I have my chicken that I deboned, the skin, and all of the bones. So I'm going to feed that to my animals. This is going to make bone broth, and that is going to go in a couple of dishes that I'm making this week with chicken. And what's left over, I'm throwing in the freezer. So there we go. Got all my stuff deboned. All right, so now that I got the chicken done, I am going to start the black pepper chicken and then the meatloaf recipe. If I have time, I might do one or two more things, but I'm pretty much to the end of my meal prepping for the day. I'm slowing down and losing motivation really fast. I think it probably has to do with the fact that I've done quite a bit this morning and it's cold. My fingers keep getting cold. I keep shutting the door and somebody leaves it open and they don't shut it all the way. It's a little bit harder to shut all the way, but because it's not shut all the way, the cold breeze comes in the door and it's so cold. Anyway, surprised my nose isn't red. My double hats didn't help, but hey, it's warmer than I was, so. All right, so let's get going with my black chicken and my meatloaf. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start out with the soy sauce. And we're going to add a fourth of a cup and a little bit. So let's get a fourth of a cup in here. I haven't made this recipe in a while, but I do remember making it, and it's delicious. So, come on. Here we go. 1.5 cup of this. Alright. Okay. Alright. So we got soy sauce. Get my measuring spoons. My goodness. Let's see. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Let's see if I can find my onion powder here. I'm going to use onion salt because I don't have any onion powder. I need to remember to put that on my list. But I don't have any, so onion salt it is. Because it's better than nothing. Alright. Says 1 teaspoon. Yep. Alright. I'm usually pretty good at remembering to keep up with things, but not this time apparently. Alright. Here. Onion salt. And I have a little bit of onion powder right here. So there. Hopefully that. Alright. Garlic powder. 1 teaspoon. Here. And then pepper is 1 tablespoon. Usually you don't have quite that much in there. Okay. 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Alright, and then this is just gonna sit in this bowl and marinade for a little bit while I get the rest of it ready. I'm changing the recipe just a little bit because this chicken is already cooked. So I'm still going to cook it up some, mostly because it just tastes better if I do that, especially with all these spices and stuff in it. So I'm just gonna cook it up that way. I think if I can find it. Alright, so we're going to put in a little bit of coconut oil, and then we're putting in our soup starters, which is this. I made these ahead this summer. It's celery, onion, peppers that are from my garden. So it's all ready to go. I don't have to cut it up. It's canned out. It's amazing. So I really just have to warm that up. And then, yeah, I pretty much just have to warm this up and add the other stuff to it. And I should be done. It's a really simple and easy recipe. So get my spoon. This is already cooked, so basically just won't eat up. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on my Mama's Famous meatloaf. And I'm gonna start out by putting the meat in here. And then I'm gonna have to cut up a onion, looks like. I don't have any in the fridge. So it's like I have some, but just for it has squash in it, so never mind. So start out with 2 pounds. Oops. 2 pounds of meat. There we go. All right. And then, oh, it says 3 pounds. Pardon me. I'll go get another one. I should learn to read better, apparently. A lot of beef. Not used to using that much. All right. All right. There we go. And then it says 3 eggs, but I'm using duck eggs, so I'm only gonna do 2. These things are so stinking hard. All right. See what else we can do before I have to go. The onion's gonna take me a bit. I have to chop it up really finely, so. Let's do 2 teaspoons of onion powder. So we're gonna do this again because I don't have the right thing. So okay. And then garlic powder is 2 teaspoons. And then I have some dry onions to put in here. Hold on. I have them here somewhere. Here it is. It's the dried onion. And then pepper and mustard. Pepper? How much pepper do we need? About a teaspoon. Okay. And then mustard is 3 tablespoons. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then 3 tablespoons of the baking mix. All right. 1, 2. All right, and I'll be back in a minute with the onion. Okay, so I got my onions. Look at that. They're pretty much like soup now. So hopefully that will help. All right. Oh my goodness. This is not going to be easy to get out of here. Oops. All right. Okay. So, I think I'm just gonna stick my hands in there. Realistically, if I don't, I won't be able to get that done. So. All right, here we go. supper time. And I'm having air fryer fries, green beans, and the meatloaf that I made. And I tasted the fries. They're really good. They need salt though. My husband did the fries for me. Yay! So anyway, I'll turn you around and I'll show you. See, and the green beans are actually from my garden. So I'm excited about that. And I used my recipe starters in the meatloaf. That was kind of cool. So have a good evening, everyone.